Listen, I love Christmas. I do. The tree, the lights, the food, the vibes. But every single year, without fail, the entire holiday season turns into a month-long obstacle course designed specifically to ruin my life. First off, Christmas music. I swear, the second the calendar hits November 1st, every store decides, yep, time to blast the same 6 songs until everyone wants to punt a reindeer. We've got Mariah, Bublé, that one creepy song about the kid buying shoes for his dying mom. Who asked for this? Not me. I did not sign up for the emotional manipulation that comes with going to Home Depot.
The Pat Mayo Experience.
Pat Mayo Experience. Pat Mayo Experience. Pat Mayo Experience. Experience.
Welcome to the Pat Mayo Experience presented by Underdog. This is the Week 13 NFL Best Bets, Teaser, Fastest 60 Seconds, Gold, Silver, Bronze, all here for your reminder to you. Smash the like, comment on the episode, sub to Mayo Media Network, and turn on those notifications. I'll have a show coming out on Saturday as an update of what's going on, because a lot of people aren't doing that this week because they're on holiday. Pat Mayo is not on holiday. Pat Mayo is here for you. We'll be back for Sunday Night Live on Sunday as well after the late slate of games. Rob Pizzola, do you know what your record is on this show the past 3 weeks?
I do not, but I'm having a fantastic season, so I'm imagining it's very good.
Cam,
9-0?
9-0 is your record the last 3 weeks.
What can we say, Pat? I got to hand it to you, Rob. That's unprecedented.
Yep,
Fucking amazing.
the algorithm is working, Cam, as you would say.
Well, maybe I should, because I always shit on them. The computer, you guys, your data. Well, maybe I should fucking get rid of my Commodore 64 and join the real fucking world here, because it seems to be working for you.
Yeah,
right?
Gigabyte has moved on to terabyte.
yeah, you're a terabyte. Gigabyte is terabyte. You're inserting terror in fucking other people's picks. I can tell you. How are you doing in the super contest, Rob? You must be on fucking, like, you got to be doing well.
I'm doing quite well, and I'm very close in the quarterly as well, which I'm
well, if you went 3-0, the quarterly 6 weeks, so you got to be right up at the top.
I don't like to reveal
the
exact specifics,
you're right.
but I'm having a really good year, and the contests are going really well as well. Just
that's the way to
crossed.
play it. Sorry, Pizzola, I'm the same. Okay, I'll just shut up.
Yep.
Cam, you had a first ever picks week in the history of the show last week.
What, 1-1-1 or 0-3?
0-1-2.
Yeah, fucking honest to God, like, so what do I take here?
You took one loss. You got 2 pushes.
The Raiders were the worst pick of the year, and Arizona got fucked. That game was stupid. Yeah, so I got 2 pushes and a loss?
Yeah.
That's fucked. Anyway, fuck the Cardinals. They should have won that game. See the end of that game, Pizzola? They got 24 seconds left. The wide receiver celebrating.
Oh, yeah.
They don't go do it. I'm like, is this some kind of fucking joke? You spiked the ball and you got 3 plays.
Yep.
What are you guys doing? Who are these people? Sorry,
Yeah.
I don't mean to be mad on Thanksgiving. My blood pressure. I want to have a really nice day today, but fuck, watching that game pissed me off. They should have won. Anyway, okay. Well, crickets stumbled.
No.
I'm a man on an island right now, Pat. Just more pills.
At some point or another, Gannon with the Cardinals, they had the mistake earlier in the year with DeMercado dropping the ball going into the end zone. Like,
yes,
you got to coach this stuff. Like, it's late in the game, you pick up a big first down the field, wide receiver goes and like spins the ball. It's like, at least after a few seconds he realized it. I'll give Michael Wilson credit; he realized it but still, like, the end game there was a disaster for them, and that stuff costs you games in the long run. That's pure. Like, the coaches have to instill that on the players.
Or you could be like Rob and just don't pick shitty teams, Pat, and pick winners.
Well, yeah, Rob took 2 of his gold and silver were going to be my silver and bronze last week, so I had to adjust on the fly. And unfortunately, Tennessee got me again. Tennessee keeps getting me. It's not good.
I told people last week.
They can't score a special teams touchdown every week.
I understand. But the Seattle Seahawks in the fourth quarter always let teams come back. I know, Pat, because we had it in the contest, Rob, and I told my partner I don't feel comfortable. But then again, I took the Raiders. So I said we're both at fault this week. I go, I don't like this game. I know the Seahawks well. And one of the thing about margin, JSN did all he could. But I got to say one thing, Pat. Tennessee's shit, but they're actually playing a lot better. And Seattle, and Rob, you guys know injury reports. Seattle was playing with me and you at linebacker. Like, they are ravaged with injuries.
Yep. I'll ask you a question though, Cam. 3 weeks ago when the Seahawks played the Cardinals, did they let the Cardinals come back?
A little bit at the end, but they were up 28-0 early in the game.
How about a month ago when they played the Commanders on the road?
No, right. And
how about earlier in the year against the Saints?
I understand your point. Why are you? I'm just saying recently.
There's 3 games.
Did they let the Jaguars come back? Yes, they have. Like, they're not in the fourth quarter. They don't know how to put their foot on the throat. I don't know why you're coming at me today. I'm not coming at you.
I
love you, Pizzola.
I'm just trying to clear up the facts here, because there's been plenty of times this year where they stomped the opponent and they didn't allow them to come back.
Anyway, I just don't like those big numbers. Anyway, Rob, just one quick question on football related. How long do tortoises live for? Because you had one.
It depends on the breed of tortoise. The one
because I saw a guy, his was over 100 years.
Yeah, they can. They can live that long. Mine would have lived roughly 30 to 50 years.
Wow. Wanted to know. I was watching Bob's Burgers and I saw another tortoise, and the tortoise was celebrating his 100th birthday.
I took my daughter to the Natural History Museum this weekend, and they had the oldest type of this tortoise in the world. There, it was like 103 years old. It was
amazing. I got to tell you, underrated species.
You know what? It's also
rank your species.
In what sense? That they've survived? Dinosaurs are fucking toast. Turtles are still here. Tortoises are still here.
So turtles are underrated. What else is an underrated animal?
An underrated animal would be a caribou.
Okay. Delicious, by the way.
Let me think what else is underrated. Caribou. Well, caribous are made anyway for so many eating lean meat, whatever. Not as mean as a moose.
I'll
underrated.
give you underrated. It feels like it's properly rated, but it's not. Kangaroos are underrated.
Are you fucking kidding me? They're the most. They want to fight humans. Like that.
I know.
Oh, hey friend, want to go? Bam, bam, bam. A kangaroo will come at you, put you in a fucking pretzel, and end you. Kangaroos are tough.
Their arms are too short to put you in a pretzel.
Whatever,
they give you like
Rob.
a punch to the face, maybe. Yeah.
Okay, we'll put Jake Paul versus a kangaroo, and we'll see how it works out for fucking him. The kangaroo's the play.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I do. Kangaroos are fucking mean, man.
Yeah, you ever see? There's been some videos of kangaroos like beating up people before. Then the human fights back, and those things are gone. They turn around and they're.
That depends on the size of the kangaroo. Not a little like Jimmy. I'm talking about mom and dad.
Jake Paul versus a kangaroo.
What I call him, the local bookie. Hey, Jimmy. Jimmy. Go. Hey, mate. How you doing, Jimmy? No, it's like fucking us, Joey.
Yep.
Oh, Joey.
I mean, after Jake Paul fights Anthony Joshua, we can book him against the kangaroo and see what happens.
Well, we will see what happens because I'm taking the kangaroo.
Yeah, it's a bad bet.
Bad bet. See, Rob,
best bet in the biz. Kangaroo plus 375 against Jake Paul.
I need at least 11-1, but I'm not going to get it at Pizzola's book.
No,
numbers are too sharp.
Jake Paul gold pick for me that week.
It's usually the opposite. Actually, I suppose that's not true. I won a lot of money on Jake Paul against Mike Tyson. That was fantastic.
You just got to wonder if Jake Paul's like the Seahawks and he's going to let the kangaroo come back late in that one.
Never ends. Hey, Pat, Thanksgiving, just here comes Rob. Just flying high, 9-0, just fucking guns a-blazing.
No, a lot of confidence when you're riding in on a 9-game spread picks winning streak.
No, I get it. Anyway, what I should have said is kangaroos are just don't fuck with them. Like, leave them be. Don't antagonize them. That's all.
Yeah. Good advice.
Underrated mongoose too.
Mongoose?
Oh, why?
Due to its death grip, the way it's so underrated as a fighter, like mongoose versus snake. Like, mongooses are so fucking mean. Like, they are, like, people think, bears do their thing, but they're big. A mongoose is just an animal that will absolutely win let's just say, Rob, mongooses punch above their weight.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
Is that factual, or did I get Joey and Jerry and everything else wrong? Or is that true?
That's all good.
Thank you.
I think an owl, I think, is a
I love
animal.
Owls.
Big fan of owls.
Me too. How do you fucking do that head turn?
Yeah,
he's always watching you. Ravens, Pat, for brains. Ravens, like Pizzola's database. Sharp.
Octopus, very underrated animal. Very underappreciated.
I agree with that too. And great to eat. I
like
love,
ostrich.
I love octopus.
Ostrich.
Ostrich?
Jared's all in on ostrich.
They're so fast
Ostrich.
and their
Yeah, but
talons
they're
are so long.
Stupid.
Ostriches are dumbass.
People-
They're
people-
stupid. Shit.
Really
You know,
stupid
They're
animals.
fucking dumb.
They're one of the most overrated.
They're overrated, like a peacock. Get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Ooh,
really
you're
dumb
colorful. You guys are fucking, they're dicks. Go to African lion safari. I'll tell you, Rob's right though, man. Octopi, fucking all day and all night. Kraken, let's rock.
What
Sorry,
about the
Pat, I don't
small-
even know. I don't know. Yeah, I was watching Bob's Burgers with a fucking turtle, and I just got on this tangent. I was like, because I remember Rob had a turtle, and I was going to take care of it, but
It was a
he
tortoise.
did-
Very
a tortoise.
clear
Sorry,
distinction. Yep.
a tortoise.
Yep.
But I would have been an unfit owner because I didn't have the proper facilities to make him. I would like do it. Tortoise services would have come to my door and fucking taken him. I'm an unfit owner.
They are good pets though. Like I have a dog right now, and I had a dog pass away, 4 or 5 years ago. You outlive dogs and cats, right? But the tortoise might outlive you, and that's great. I don't want to see my pets go. I want to go before my pets. So that's why
Excellent
tortoise
point.
is underrated.
So good. What a great point by you, Rob. That's why you're 9-0. I got to tell you, Pat, it's been a pretty crazy week.
It's all right.
We all seem like we've done a lot of shit this week. My girlfriend just got her staples out of her leg, so I've been dealing with, playing, like setting up the house to make sure she has everything and stuff, and taping shows. I'm just a little bit kind of at the end of my rope, but I really appreciate you guys.
Did you cook her some soups so she has some soups ready to go?
I actually did, Rob. I did soup. I was going to make a chili, but that was too much. Pasta, meat sauce. But soups are really easy, and they're good when you're just want to sit around and do stuff. Soups are good. I make a nice homemade chicken soup.
Did you install one of those chairs that goes up the stairs?
What,
Remember
the Acorn
those?
stair lift? No, because she's in a condo. But I need that for me pretty soon because I had problems getting up the stairs last night, like Kim Mitchell. Alka-Seltzer, Tang, and a 50. It's over. Hangover. The stairs are steep. Like fucking man, I remember one time I grabbed the railing pad and there I go, tumbling into the bathroom.
Gold picks for week number 13. Obviously, we've done, not really in the chronological order of our filming, but you've already seen the live Thanksgiving show. So no Thanksgiving, no Black Friday on this slate, starting with a gold pick. I know you guys are going to hate my pick, but I don't care. You guys weren't with me on Atlanta last week. That's okay. They were a winner. I am going to take the 6-0 at home Indianapolis Colts -4 against the Houston Texans, even with CJ Stroud returning. I think that Indianapolis is a more dynamic offense on the fast track, indoors, at home, and I think they're actually being somewhat underrated now in this spot. I will grant you that the Texans defense has been amazing. I think they can unleash Jonathan Taylor in this game. I think they have egg on their face, Rob, from last week by not getting Jonathan Taylor going to be able to ice that game earlier on.
I don't hate this, but I just don't really have a strong opinion. I agree with a lot. The first point that you made. I think people are talking about like the Colts are falling apart now. Daniel Jones is a bit hurt. He's been on the injury report the last couple of weeks, but they haven't played a home game in a month, and they've played these games that have been outdoors. Even the game in Berlin was an outdoor game for them. They haven't been on the fast track in a while. And naturally, if you're not at home for a month and you're playing road games on grass fields and things of that nature, your offense is going to look worse than it is. So I kind of like that handicap. I mean, I feel like there's a possibility that the Colts offense does put it all back together here, but the Texans defense is very good. I'm struggling with this one. I think if you asked me, like, Rob, you got to pick the game, I think I would agree with you, Pat, and I would take the Colts here, but I'm not sure what to make of these teams. Also, I just want to say it's not a foregone conclusion that Stroud will play. I know he's practicing, but he hasn't cleared protocol yet. And from the sounds of things, this has been like a really bad concussion for him as well. So you actually have the added upside here of if he gets ruled out, this number is going to go up a little bit more. So somewhat agree with you on this one, Pat.
I am searching Sharp Stack right now, Cam, and if you get Sharp Stack, you get access to all the EV props, the projections, the ARBs, and all the DFS tools, fantasy tools at 4for4.com. And until December 1st, there is a sale going on right now for the annual plan at Sharp Stack. Normally, it is $800. But if you use 4for4.com/Mayo, it's currently $400 off, plus code Mayo will get you another $100 off that. And it is probably the only time all year the sale is going to happen. I've been printing money with it on terms of player props, Cam, that if anyone ever wants to get in, now's the time. 4for4.com/Mayo, the annual plan for Sharp Stack.
I wish I didn't get ripped off in a deal because I wish I had a lot more money to buy all the things that you're telling me about, but kind of not. Even though I'm winning bets and shit, survival's tough.
Maybe I can get you. Maybe I can hook you up. Maybe that'll be my Christmas present.
I got
to you.
fucked at the bank with my mortgage. I still very bitter about it. Anyway, we'll talk about it, Pat. Yeah, if you can give me a deal, we'll talk.
You need someone to pay that bank manager a visit or what?
I was thinking about slashing his tires, actually.
Oh, okay.
It's not. And then I thought better of it. But I will say this: I'd rather deal with a guy in the street than deal with the bank. The thing is, just one quick note about a bank. So when you have a credit card and it says minimum payment, I go, okay, that's the minimum payment, and then you think it would stay at that number. Then they have this thing called interest charge of another $480 fucking dollars, and I'm like, what the fuck? Didn't I just pay the minimum payment? What's the interest charge for? Right? That's what I did, Rob. They fuck you twice. You know what I mean? And it's a lot. It's not just a couple bucks. It's a shitload of money if you run it up. Never get a credit card, kids, or be like Pat and pay it off every month. Don't get fucking jammed up like I did.
Pay it off in every transaction is what I do. I have an app that connects it together that every time I pay it, money just comes out of my bank account to pay it off immediately.
Are you
really?
Serious?
Yeah.
God,
that's a good move.
God, I need.
If you never want to rack up credit card debt, that's very smart.
I need help.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk football because
I got a lot of points, Rob. Put it that way.
Yeah,
I got a lot of points too, and they're sharp, and they're in my back and one on my nuts.
Oh no,
knives from fucking strangers. Hey, where are the monies? Fuck off. Fuck off.
Well, let's get all your monies back this week. I'm feeling good about the Colts -4. Hopefully my gold pick comes through again. Who else would like to lead with their gold pick?
I'm going to lead with the stupidest fucking pick of the week because you know what I did last week? Didn't stay in my lane, taking this team. And I'm coming back to them again. I'm coming back to them again in a divisional game. I must be on fucking smelling salts and doing whippets in the keg freezer. I like the Raiders plus the points against Geoff's Chargers. This is the week. Geno indoors, divisional game, too many fucking points. Give me the silver and black. Just keep it close, Geno.
I can get you a +10 is the best in the market. It's down.
Do you like the Raiders?
I like the Raiders this week, Rob.
I did not bet anything in that game, and I likely won't.
I don't know. You can't give out your secrets because you're doing so well, so I'm not even going to ask you about games.
No, it's just the number on the game I think is fine. The Raiders suck. I don't know what their offense is going to look like without Chip Kelly. I don't know.
Probably better.
Yeah, the problem is I would think that too because he's been a really bad play caller this year. But their offensive line is a complete disaster.
True.
And the neutralizing fact is that the offensive line on the other side isn't very good either because left tackle and right tackle are out for the Chargers, and the Raiders can at least get some pressure off the edge. I don't have a strong opinion. I don't think I could lay this price with the Chargers, though. There's just no shot.
Pat, you know what? I just got to stick to my plan and do the bad things and the crazy teams that work for me. I got off script last week. Let's get back on it with the Raiders.
Yeah, I'm with you. I really do not want to bet the Chargers by margin right now. And I think this is a nice reaction line too. To obviously the last time that we saw the Chargers, they were getting whooped by Jacksonville. They have the bye weeks. That's kind of out of sight, out of mind. And all anyone can think about with the Raiders is how the Browns put them in a pretzel defensively. I just don't think that the Chargers are going to be able to do that to them.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't know. It's a tough. The Chargers with the added bye week now. I wonder if they just come out of the bye and they've been pass heavy all year. But the O-line really didn't hold up at all last game. I wonder if they try to run the ball a little bit more this week. That would be, in my opinion, more conducive to liking the Raiders in the game like Cam does as well. It's tough. It's a lot of points. The Raiders, to me, though, I just...
You guys, Rob, you talk about Geno indoors. And listen, I know he's been bad. The whole fucking team's been bad. The offensive line's been bad. But I know one thing, and you guys talk about in carpet, and there's going to be more Raider fans, despite the Raiders' season, like awful season. There'll be silver and black fans there because in LA, like the old Oakland Raiders, LA Raiders, like, you know what I mean? It's not going to be like, hey, Chargers, you know what I mean? There could be, like, when these teams get together, Geoff will tell you, like, people are going to be outside, like, knifing each other, stealing each other's beers at the barbecue. Like, these teams don't like each other. So I'm expecting a dogfight here. And the Raiders, they get up for these type of games.
Rob, gold pick?
Okay, I'm going to stick with the Cam's theme of going with an absolutely disgusting team for my gold pick. I think that the most overrated team in the entire league right now is the Denver Broncos, who are coming off of a win against the Chiefs. Bo Nix played really well in that game. And, we forget the previous couple months before that Broncos win over the Chiefs, they were struggling big time. They had one blowout win. It was against the Cowboys. I would venture a guess if they played the Cowboys defense nowadays, they're not scoring 40 points like they did against Dallas. But let's look at the rest of the games in a vacuum. They barely beat the Raiders at home on Thursday Night Football. They were losing to the Texans, probably lose the game if CJ Stroud doesn't get hurt. They scored 18 points on offense. They come back from like 1,000,000 points down to barely beat the Giants at home. They scrape by the Jets 13-11 on the road. They come back down 17-3 against the Eagles to win that one. This is not a team that has the profile of like runaway wire to wire type of winner. I just don't like the Broncos in these spots where they have to win by margin. With Washington, yes, I've been fading them a lot on this show. I realize how bad they are. The bye week comes at a very good time for them. Every one of their receivers was practicing yesterday. Terry McLaurin, Noah Brown, Jalen Lane, Treylon Burks, all of them at practice. On the defensive line, they're going to get Drake Jackson back. In the secondary, they're going to get Will Harris back. This was a very, very beat-up team. They still aren't very good, but this is a play against Denver, who I think is the most overrated team in market right now. So I will go with the Washington Commanders. It looks like there's some sixes out there.
Yeah, there's some sixes. Yeah,
I got you a +6 for the Sunday Night Football.
I really
game.
like this new shopping for value store because it never used to be this good. Everything we want, we get.
Yeah,
well, I'm telling you, I opened up Sharp Stack. It has every single book all on one page where the best line and the best number is. It's easy.
Fantastic. You're like a Costco, Pat. Fuck it, just more, please. Let's go.
Yes, exactly. Well, previously in the past, Pat was sponsored by a sports book where they wanted us to pick from their lines, which we didn't have the line shopping. Yeah. But now we have it all available to us, Cam. Like those were the days a couple years ago. I remember you were crying in one episode because you wanted an extra half a point, right?
Yeah,
you're like,
that's what I do.
Can I get a 3?
And you know what's really nice? You know what's really nice about it? We do have the sportsbook sponsor. It is CoolBet, and they are cool with all of this. They just want me to say, if you want to be cool and you live in Canada outside of Ontario, you should use CoolBet because they usually do have the best lines. They have minimal vig compared to other books, and they have the fastest payouts in the biz. Plus the PME Super Boosts that are up there under the PME exclusives tab. Do you know what they did for the Thanksgiving Day games, Cam? They boosted up Cuss Pilgrim Parlay.
Oh, I love for the Pilgrim Parlay. I got to tell you too, I also like the fact they sponsor Canadian golfers. Lot to like.
Yep. Yeah, you can just scan that on the screen right now. Just use that QR code and boom, you're good to go for coolbet.com.
I like the logo too.
Plus their logo, very underrated.
Very
underrated
animal.
Polar bear.
Betting polar bear. Fucking eBay. Yeah. How many penguins will he eat?
Yeah.
13 and a half.
Now, Jake Paul comes across a polar bear in the wild. That lights out for Jake Paul.
Dude, a polar bear will take fucking anybody with one swat.
Will the polar bear take a dive?
Ooh.
What if it's a 60-year-old polar bear like Mike Tyson was?
Oh, no, it doesn't matter. Those the grizzled vets, they're even angrier. They wake up with polar bear arthritis and fucking with a bad attitude. I'll tell you. Yeah, no, trust me. Like polar bears, that's one thing. Hey, little fuzzy guy, one touch, you're instantly dead. You'll have your guts line out right on the glacier.
Rob, you gonna buy World Cup tickets?
I probably will. I'm gonna get FOMO. Like right now, I'm not looking into it at all.
Who's gonna be in our bracket, Rob? Imagine we need good countries Italy. Here after the draw.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I feel like
Can we get Scotland.
Maybe I don't. We don't even know all the teams who are going to be at the World Cup yet. They haven't done the draw, so I have no clue. But I am not expecting them to put the best teams in.
We'll get one good team, Rob. We'll get one Latin American team. I was talking to a guy, like I took Lisa out for Mexican because it was right down the street. Got her in the walker, and we went there. It was they treated us great. I got to tell you, Mexican food, Pat, I don't do it enough. It's so good, like Mexican the fresh guacamole and shit.
I don't know if your Mexican waiter is really like an inside source on this.
He's not, but I'm just saying we had to talk about soccer and Anyway, we're hoping for a Latin American team or a big country so they get good business. The guy told us they were making it like during the Leafs playoffs. That place was so fucking packed. There was lineouts like all the way down Mercer Street. So yeah, it's good. Anyway, go soccer.
I could see there being a few Asian teams in the group because Vancouver's hosting.
Oh, Asian will go to Vancouver. That's what they'll do, right?
I'm just under the assumption that Canada is going to play their games in Canada. And there's only 6 games in Canada, correct? So it's going to be probably Canada's group. I don't know if that's going to be the case for sure, but Canada's probably like a pot 3 team, I would guess, for the draw. So there will be a team from pot 1 that plays here. Last World Cup, it was Belgium that was in Canada's group. You could get something like that, but it's going to be purely random. Like it's just a random draw, and then whoever gets matched with Canada is going to be here.
Guillaume's doppelganger, Kevin De Bruyne.
Oh, De Bruyne.
He looks like Guillaume a bit. If Guillaume was svelte.
In face only.
Yeah. No, exactly. I'm saying if Guillaume was svelte. That's the disclaimer.
The physical fitness levels are a little different.
If Guillaume decided to go to the gym and fucking hammer like weights instead of Crown Royals and Dr. Pepper, he's Kevin De Bruyne.
Silver selections. Let's keep it rolling. I actually have 3 games that I like. So Rob, I'll see if you take one of mine, and then it makes it easy.
Ask Rob. This guy's on a heater.
Okay, I'll go then. I will take the Cleveland Browns as my silver.
Love that pick.
All right, you made it easy for me. 5.5 is the best number in market that I can get you right now. I bet it earlier this week at 6.5 when it opened, and I loved. I mean, San Francisco was one of my picks on Monday night at 6.5 because I hate Carolina so much, but. It might even be snowing in this game now. Like this could just be run the ball. Hell, you might see that Judkins takes more QB snaps in the Wildcat than Sanders does under center.
I'm with you. That really compresses the game quite a bit. And when you consider the fact that San Fran is really beat up on the defensive line and the linebacking core, if this turns into a game where you can't really stretch the field vertically, I think that's going to favor the Cleveland Browns. And on top of things, we've seen Brock Purdy play in bad weather before. I mean, we saw him on Monday.
They were lucky to win and cover against Carolina with J.C. Horn's 2 picks. The Carolina Panthers fucked it all up.
Agreed. But Purdy he doesn't have a strong arm. And when you put him in windy conditions, like they're calling for in Cleveland, 25 to 35 mile an hour winds off the lake, that's not going to work out well for them in the passing game. This turns into a game where both teams are running the ball quite a bit. And when you're getting 5.5, with one of those teams, I really, really like that spot. So give me the Browns, and I'm happy to go against Brock Purdy in bad weather.
Even if it wasn't bad weather, Cam, I would still like the Browns' defense at home this year. They've covered every single game they've played in Cleveland, and their defense, obviously it was good last week in Vegas, but it's on a whole different level when they play in Cleveland. I don't know what it is, and this has been pretty consistent over 4 years now. I don't know why they're so much better in Cleveland than anywhere else.
Do you guys remember, too? It's weird. I can't remember important dates, but I remember when Trent Williams went down for the Niners and they were the hottest team in the NFL and they went into Cleveland, and Cleveland was like shittier than shit. Yeah. They were the worst team. And that week, San Francisco did nothing against that defense. Absolutely fucking nothing. And the Browns weren't even as good defensively as they are now. Yep. So I'm with you guys. I think the Browns can win this game outright. I think San Francisco's walking into a fucking world of hurt in this game. And if San Francisco wins, I'm seeing like a 16-13 type of game.
That game was 2 years ago. It was in October. Brock Purdy went 12 of 27 in that game. They lost 19-17 to P.J. Walker was the quarterback for the Browns in that
XFL game. Legend, P.J. Walker.
Yep, former Seahawk, P.J. Walker.
I think Philip Jr. I'm pretty sure he's Philip Jr., and that's why he's P.J.
I like that, actually. He's
awesome. Now the backup quarterback for the Calgary Stampeders.
Is that true?
Down, boy.
Man.
Down.
Going to backing up Bryce Young to backing up whoever plays quarterback for the Stampeders. Tough scene.
That would be Vernon Adams, former Oregon Duck. But anyway, we don't talk Canadian Football League on this show. We'll do that another time. I'm not here for speeches and soliloquies. What are we doing with silver picks?
I am taking the Arizona Cardinals +3.
Fucking love it again. What is happening here? You guys are all on my short list.
Now, here's the issue. Every time that I've bet on Arizona this year, something wild has happened to make them not cover the game. So
they're covering this week.
Whether it's Teddy Bridgewater or a needled up Baker Mayfield, I get that they're getting some of their guys back. Maybe Bucky Irving can win this game by himself, but it sounds like he's going to be on a snap count here. Arizona can keep it close with these guys. And I think that Tampa, you mentioned that Denver might be the most overrated team, Rob. Tampa Bay has been really bad all year. They just happened to win the first 4 games on the last drive of the game.
I'm with you. Teddy Bridgewater, they might as well call him Teddy Bathwater at this point. I think I've used that joke many times before, but he sucks. He's terrible. I mean,
Nice guy, though.
No, I listen. I'm not talking about him as a person. He covered a lot of spreads for me when I was younger. I think at one point in time,
amazing.
he actually had the best ATS record in the history of the NFL. It's gone down. He can't even check down properly anymore. So if we get Bridgewater, that's a no-brainer on Arizona. With Mayfield, I would imagine that Tampa Bay, the only reason I like this play, I'm just waiting on like timing my bet on Arizona in this game, because Marvin Harrison Jr. is very likely going to be back. They're going to get Will Johnson back at corner. For people like casuals who don't pay attention, the last 2 weeks for the Cardinals, I think they've had the worst injury reports of the entire season, including any team. Think about how depleted some teams have been. Arizona's been killed by injuries the last couple weeks. They're getting players back. I'm with you, Pat. Tampa Bay, way overrated. So I like the Cardinals in this game as well. I have not bet it yet, but I like the Cardinals in some capacity. I'm just trying to time my bet properly on that game.
Well, if Baker gets declared in for this game, I think the spread goes back to 3.5. Would be my guess.
I agree.
So if you think that Baker's going to play, wait. I would still like the Cardinals at 3.5. But if it's Bridgewater, like this 2.5 line right now seems like a hedge, like, you know, a 70-30 line that Teddy's playing. But if he's now Teddy Roosevelt is named the starter in this game, this might go to a pick'em.
Didn't hear that one.
Yeah.
A bridge over troubled waters. Roosevelt. What'd you call him, Rob? The
call him Teddy
babysitter?
Bathwater.
Oh, Bathwater. I thought you called him the babysitter. Anyway, what else is going on here?
As you were talking, Code Mayo at Underdog, by the way.
Sorry, Pat.
Purdy under 207 passing yards. McCaffrey higher than 4.5 receptions. Judkins higher than 18.5 rushing attempts in this game will get you almost a 6-1.
Pat, I got a player for you too. I don't know what the database says. This guy's going to fucking light up all stats, low numbers. Dortch the torch.
Yeah,
Greg Dortch.
At one point last week, he had five touches for -7 yards. And Marvin Harrison might be back this week too. Which,
you'll get a low number on Dortch.
You would, but that will push Dortch to the bench.
Oh, boy.
Greg Dortch is the yards after catch merchant. You know, average depth of target -3 yards. But he's, you know, that's I'm not ripping it, Cam. I'm just saying he's very reliant on yards after catch. So I'd have to look into like how Tampa Bay's corners are at tackle.
Anyway, the guy was on my fantasy team last week as a fucking filler because everybody was hurt and he did pretty good. So I got no problem with Dortch.
Well, of course, you're a loyal guy. Somebody does something nice for you and you like to pay it back. So you put Greg Dortch's name out there as somebody who's going to win people money this week. And then he ends up with 1 catch for 4 yards. And we pretend it never happened.
If you want, they don't have the numbers out on it yet, but rushing attempts for Malachi Corley against the Niners, if you can find like an over 0.5 or 1.5, there's going to do gadget plays with him and like Judkins out of the
Larry,
backfield.
Corley, and Mo?
Yeah, that's him.
Our jokes, we've just turned into old fucking seniors at the fucking home. Time for bridge. Okay.
The other one would be, this number went down and I was stunned by it, but after watching this new game plan from the Titans last week, and now a lot of it was they converted 5 of 7 fourth downs against the Seahawks, with 4 of them coming in the fourth quarter when I just desperately needed them to hang on to that 13.5 because they were up by 14 at that point. Of course, they couldn't do that for me, but Cam Ward over rushing yards is only 8.5. Even Mike McCoy came out and said after the game that there's an emphasis on getting Cam Ward running more. Jacksonville gives up a ton of rushing yards to the quarterback anyway. Like even in a spot where he wasn't trying to run more, he might get over 8.5 yards. If he's going to run it 4 times in this game, I think he gets there pretty easily.
I actually think that's a great look. They're probably they're going to be without their starting center in all likelihood, and maybe without their left tackle as well. And whenever quarterbacks have O-line injuries, they're way more likely to run the ball as well, take off and scramble. So I think that's a great look back.
There we go. That's my prop piece for the week on the weekend. So tune in Saturday to figure that out. We need a silver pick from you, Cam.
Okay, this is going to be interesting here. What am I doing?
Can I give you a pick that I know that you'll love?
Okay.
Saints +6.
I looked at it long and hard.
I know
I really want to take it too.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the Saints this week.
So do I. It's like literally I ranked like 6 teams and narrow it down to like 3. And the Saints are like in the 5 or 6 hole. I'm going with the Bills. I'm sorry. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Buffalo -3 is the best.
Yeah, I got a 3. I see 3s in a lot of places now. Here's the deal. If it's now or never, that game against the Texans was fucking horrible, but the Steelers suck. And this is the type of Bills. The one thing the Bills do, like I remember after everybody, I watch a lot of Buffalo reports right now. Fucking fire McDermott. When they came off that shit,
they should fire McDermott. By the way,
yeah. No, I'm just saying. Yeah, sure. Like they need a new face. But I'm saying this. When they had their little team meeting and things got real, they went into Carolina and kicked the living shit out of them. I expect the same thing with Pittsburgh. I'm glad that Aaron Rodgers is back. I think the Bills win this game by margin. I think they win by 13 points. Give me Buffalo in Pittsburgh.
I like Buffalo in this spot too, Rob. My only concern would be, and I'll probably just play this in the prop market, is that the Steelers convince themselves that they're actually a smart team and run the ball 45 times.
Yeah, I mean, I really wanted Buffalo in this game as well, so I'm kind of with you. The line is moving because they might be without both their tackles, right? Spencer Brown, the right tackle's almost certainly not going to play, and their left tackle, Deion Dawkins, didn't play yesterday either. That's somewhat concerning for the way that they want to run their offense nowadays, which is, I don't know that their OC realizes that their quarterback is Josh Allen, but they've turned this into like the most lackluster offense altogether. I'm with you guys, though. I think that there's a few games this week where there's some key injuries to one team where it's making them look less appetizing, but the team that they're playing against is dog shit. Yes. And that's how I view the Steelers. I just think that everyone wants to talk Steelers as dogs, the voodoo and this and that. I'm so done with the Steelers. They're just not good. You just watch the Steelers play every week. They're not a good football team. So at 3, definitely agree with you guys that it's Bills or nothing.
Look, I keep telling you about Omaha Steaks, and not every single person has got Omaha Steaks yet, so rectify that now, because they are the official sponsor of tailgating. But in the Pat Mayo household, Omaha Steaks is the official sponsor of the holiday season, because I got guests coming over, and they like meat, whether it be steaks, burger, deli-style franks. All the heavy hitters are coming in that cooler, which is so glorious to crack open, easy to make, throw it on the grill out back, and you're going to be set up, no running to the grocery store, and you actually have food that people want to eat when they come over to your house. Shipped right to your front door. There's no off-season for flavor with these guys. Make game day delicious with the official sponsor of tailgating. Visit omahasteaks.com and get $35 off with promo code MAYO at checkout. That's omahasteaks.com, promo code MAYO at checkout. Terms apply. See site for details. Ever get one of those scam texts that's so weird you almost respect the creativity? Like last week I got one that said, limited edition hover goat. No link click, but hey, it's points for originality, I suppose. And I was interested in a limited edition hover goat, I'm not gonna lie to you. I then Googled it. Turns out, not a real thing. Luckily, Cash App's 24/7 fraud monitoring helps detect and alert you for unusual card activity should someone gain access to your card. So you can act fast if something seems off. You can also lock or unlock your Cash App card instantly, right in the app for extra control and peace of mind. For a limited time only, new Cash App customers can use our exclusive code to earn some additional cash. For real. Just download Cash App, use our exclusive referral code, SECURE10, in your profile, send $5 to a friend, and within 14 days, and you'll get $10 dropped right in your account.
Terms apply. That's money, that's Cash App. Cash App is a financial service platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Prepaid debt cards issued by Sutton Bank. Member FDIC. Promotions provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures.
Bronze picks. I will lead because I told you I had 4. Rob took Cleveland plus 5.5 on me, so I will move to Monday Night Football as a bronze pick for the second consecutive week and take the returning Jackson Dart and the Giants plus 7.5. In New England, with them down the left side of their offensive line, I don't think that this offense is going to be super functional with Drake May with no time. Oh, you guys hate it. I love this.
No, I was sorry. I was just texting some business associates. Rob, why don't you take it away?
I would prefer the Giants with Winston in this game. Not that he's a better quarterback, but Jackson Dart is going to be coming off of a concussion. And so much of Jackson Dart's game is scrambling and scrambling ability, being able to take off the ball with the ball. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if this team is telling him, like, you got to sit in the pocket and pass it a little bit more.
He's not going to do that. This is something that you see with running quarterbacks all the time. Like, it's really difficult to teach someone to slide, especially in season. And when the ball gets snapped, you revert to your base instinct. And his instinct is to run the ball head first into people.
So I disagree. I think first game off a concussion for quarterbacks, if you were to compare their rushing attempts to their historical averages, they are way down. It's like a massive drop off. And that's where I don't like the Giants offense if Dart can't be mobile, essentially.
Can you lend me $5,000, Rob?
We can have a talk about it.
Okay, cool. Anyway, well sorry. I just I don't want to go to a loan.
I don't want you to have to deal with the banks again either.
I'll pay you back. There's a long story behind this, and I can't talk about it all on the air, but I need to take care of some business.
Okay.
Thanks.
I'll be Bobby Bank then for this week.
Yeah, I'll even give you points. I'm not giving the bank one more fucking cent. Okay. And we can come up with like 500 payment plan, whatever you want. Okay. Sorry, Pat. There's a lot of things going on right now. I told you, like, I've got problems and things are happening, but I don't really like that game. I'm going to tell you one bit. I'm kind of with Rob. I think Winston. I'd be taking him. Here's the deal: are the Patriots? They didn't cover last week, right? Bengals covered by the point there, right? Yeah. Interesting.
I got to tell you though, the way that the Bengals that with the 2 goal line stands. I mean, the Patriots ran 9 plays from the goal line and they got 3 points.
Rob, that guy in the lead in the super contest had Patriots and he lost by a half point.
Yeah, I know, but it didn't cost him too much because almost everyone took Patriots last week because it was such a stale line.
You must have made a lot of ground because everybody had a bad week because we actually fucked the dog. I think we went 2-3 and we only lost like a few points.
Yeah, I went 3-1-1 and on my main one and gained a bunch of ground. But
good work.
Yeah, I don't know. Tough game. I'm not on anything right now in this game. I'd like to find a way to be on New England at some point is what I'm getting at. But if Dart does get ruled in, I think you're going to get a really good number here, Pat, because I do think that the Giants are going to get bet even more.
Do you guys think Bridgewater is going to play or is it going to be Mayfield? Like if you were to bet it right now.
I think that Bridgewater is going to play.
Really?
This is why. Because there is no incentive for Tampa to play Baker Mayfield. They need to win 2 more games the rest of the year against Carolina. So their best opportunity here is get all your guys as healthy as possible for like 3 weeks from now.
That's true.
That's your Super Bowl to make the playoffs.
That makes sense.
I'm with Pat. Like, I think Mayfield in the past has pushed himself through so many injuries that it's definitely possible that he would play. But at some point, the team's got to pull this guy aside and be like, listen, like, not that this game doesn't matter. Every game kind of matters. But in the grand scheme of things, let's get you healthy for the playoff run and potentially winning down the stretch. So I'd say probably like 75% Bridgewater in this game.
I know we don't have 4 picks, Cam, but I really threw around the Jets as my bronze pick.
Ooh.
I know it.
As am I.
Let me start.
Okay.
The New York Jets. Whee! This one's for you, Cust. We'll see you later on. Pat, it made it in the 3-hole. I told you about the Saints, talked about the Browns, and the Jets landed in the bronze hole. I love them outright. Kirk Cousins had his fucking day. Screw it. Jets outright. Jets by margin. Jets. Jets. Jets win this game between 6 and 10. I love them as a dog. They show up. I like Tyrod Taylor more than Fields, and Kirk Cousins is going to get smoked in this game. Jets, please. Can't believe we're on it. I thought you guys were going to laugh at me. I'm all in on the Jets.
My cap is way more simple than that. I saw a minus in front of Atlanta and was like, nope, we're not doing that.
Yes, you're right. You don't even need to go through through War and Peace. It's a 1-page pamphlet. Yeah, wherever. Yeah. I'm with you, Pat. Good call.
Full agreement here. I think it's absolutely Jets or nothing. Yeah, it's the same cap as Pat. It's like, wow, Kirk Cousins going to be favored on the road against anyone? Sure. I mean, I like the other side.
It's weird that I have my best weeks when I actually do break it down to really stupid shit like that. Like last week, I took Atlanta. They had the plus, but it was like, do I really want to back the Saints as a favorite here? No, I don't. I really don't.
Yeah.
It's like the Dolphins this week. As a 6-point favorite, do I want to back the Dolphins? Not really.
Look at the teams that we're betting on this week, and I feel like good about it. Like Saints, Cardinals, Browns, Rob likes Washington, Jets. Like we got a fucking load of like diarrhea in the toilet here. But you know what? I have a feeling we won't need a plunger.
Guys, at some point, this is going to turn for the Jets defense is actually good.
Yeah.
Even with the players that they've traded away. The Chicago.
Actually, that was a bad analogy, right, Rob? Because diarrhea would go down the top. I'm talking about big logs.
No, this would be a log. Yeah, like too much
like
fiber
diarrhea.
and,
Yeah, I'm talking about like a big bear shit, like
Yeah.
something that clogs her up.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
Big
log.
big
Yeah, like
polar bear.
like what I do when I'm on like too many when I double dose my metformin. Spaghetti! Oh, the toilet's the porcelain's got a nick in it. Like honest to God, I shit out anacondas. Like it's scary when it comes out of me. But I'm gonna tell you, guys, I feel great about our shit teams this week. Don't you?
So we're taking
great
a lot of.
before you watch them in like 30 minutes into the game.
You're
like,
right.
Why
Rob.
the hell did I bet on these?
Yeah, man, I love these dogs. Next thing you know, Saints fumble. Ooh, trouble.
Yeah,
Here come the Jets.
Yeah, we're betting against Kirk Cousins. He can't do anything. Oh no, Bijan's breaking off 80-yard runs.
Yeah, that's the problem.
The Jets, 11 games this year. The Bears have forced 24 turnovers in 11 games on defense.
That's good.
Does anyone know what the Jets have forced in 11 games?
I'm going to say 2.
One. I want to say 1. I think they have a fumble recovery.
It is 1, and it is a fumble recovery.
Wow.
I've never seen that.
That's crazy.
The next lowest team in the league is 6, which is Washington. Giants are at 7. Like,
Will water find its level?
At some point, like if you look at the Jets' EPA on defense, their EPA is very low because they haven't created any turnovers. That's why sometimes it could be a misleading stat. Success rate wise, they've been very good. I don't like Cousins against his defense at all. Even the running game, the Jets can shut down a running game.
And weirdly enough, even after getting Gardner, and this is just through osmosis of watching the games with Tim, like play by play every single week, but Will McDonald's like really good.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
damn
he's
right
a
he is.
menace.
Seattle should never got rid of him.
Yep.
You got one pick, Rob.
I do. So I'm venturing into territory now where I don't really like anything, but I will pick something.
Seems to be working for you.
Well, usually I pick games that I actually bet on
Okay.
for the most part. Now we're getting into territory where I haven't bet on anything else. But
Vikings, take the Vikings.
I considered it, but I'm actually going to go with the other massive favorite, and I'm going to take the Rams -10.
Yeah, I like no JC Horn. It looks like the other guy's appealing his suspension, but he's probably not going to come back anyway. The run defense has gotten incredibly bad over the past 4 weeks. It's night and day with the beginning of the season.
You cannot, if you're going to play the Rams, you want to do it when you're healthy. You don't want to do it when you're down your starting center and your starting guards. Then you have, on the defensive side of the ball, multiple injuries in the linebacking core. You have JC Horn, Trayvon Morig, who's getting suspended for the dick punch as well. And honestly, the Rams are massacring teams that are at full health. You give them a Carolina Panthers team that's really going to struggle, in my opinion, behind this O-line to do anything. They also get the Rams get Akello Witherspoon. They're one of their top corners back this week as well. It's an ugly one. I'm not a big proponent of regularly going out and laying double digits on the road in the NFL because there's a lot of things that could work against you in that type of spot. But the talent gap between these two teams is extremely large. And really, I just think the Rams they're in the zone. I think the Rams are the best team in football.
They are.
Have they peaked too early?
They may have. They may have because they're healthy, right? Like there's a few injuries.
Like Higbee went to IR. Tutu Atwell's back this week for them too, which is not nothing because he is the other guy on their team who can run wind sprints down the field.
Right. The right tackle Havenstein too is on IR, but he was struggling before he went to IR. He's been injured for most of the year. So they may have peaked too early, Pat, but like if they remain this healthy throughout the playoffs, they have a very good chance to win the Super Bowl.
So you guys like Seattle?
No, I like Minnesota.
Oh, I like Minnesota. Isn't that funny? But by the way, guys, just a side note, Minnesota's quarterback is actually a Minnesota Golden Gopher. He played college at Minnesota and played what?
Brosov, whatever his name is.
Max Brosmer.
Yeah, guys, actually, he's not bad. He's a real grinder.
Can't be worse.
He can't be worse. He like McCarthy is so bad right now.
Well, let's talk about, I know, things that you used to laugh about, but let's go back to the old tape machine, the George Michael sports machine, and talk about how backup quarterbacks have been great.
Well, Mason Rudolph wasn't very good last week.
He's okay. They didn't cover by a half point or a push. Okay, Sanders is a third string quarterback. Should we go on? Like name all the guys that were
Sanders
backups.
was awful in that game.
Yeah, but they get the job done. I'm just saying.
But their backup was actually Dylan Gabriel. Sanders is like the third.
The results.
What results? What are you arguing with me right now?
I'm arguing that every fucking backup quarterback's covering numbers. That's all.
Well, I mean, you're using.
Is that true?
No,
okay.
It's not. Jacoby Brissett the last couple weeks. What numbers is he covering?
It's a push.
Yeah, well, did last week. What about the week before that?
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay, that was I shouldn't have even gone there.
I know.
Next topic.
I mean, we're not. There's not a lot of backups. Davis Mills would be the guy that you'd want.
Davis Mills is fucking winning outright.
Yeah, he couldn't even cover against Tennessee.
What? They just beat the Bills outright.
Yeah. Oh, 2 weeks ago, it was Davis Mills against Tennessee. Couldn't cover.
Yep.
Okay.
Tyler Shuck's not covering anything right now.
Yeah, but that was backup
Instead
on backup
of this
action.
week.
But I could say that with everything, Cam. I could be like, oh, I like this angle. They haven't covered in the past, but they're going to this week. What's the argument here?
Do you want to hear the laziest cap?
I want to hear the fucking ATS record for every backup quarterback in the NFL this year.
Okay, but let's the guy who started as the backup on every roster this year.
No, what? This is stupid. You're right. I don't even know why I brought it up.
How are you going to define this?
So dumb.
Starting backup quarterbacks who was not the starter in week 1, 14 and 32 ATS game.
That sounds like bullshit.
No, Pat, that's too many games. I have it as 10 and 22 ATS.
I just made up a number, but is yours real?
Yeah. I also made up a number.
Well
trying
played,
to make it more believable.
That was a good one. Anyway, you know what? I'm fucking done then. Sometimes I say backup quarterbacks, some of them are good. Some of them are serviceable. Anyway.
But also the number is adjusted to the backup quarterback. Let's not forget that too.
Correct.
But
correct.
The laziest cap I have this week, I don't even know if I'm actually going to bet on it. I didn't make it one of them in. I have no money on it. But Vikings cover this game because Flores knows what Sam Darnold does poorly. He coached him.
Yeah,
I know, but
part of the handicap.
It is. It's a good point. I saw Flores' interview yesterday, and he's like, I have a ton of respect for Sam. He had a great time here, but we are going to blitz him, and we are going to blitz him a lot. And he does that to every single. They blitz the most of any team in the league, but you don't want to play one high and blitz Sam Darnold. Teams have been doing that all year. He just throws up a ball to Jackson Smith and Jigba 60 yards downfield every time. That's where the Vikings have been killed all season. They give up like a million big plays in the passing game. So I don't know. I don't love that strategy.
The most effective defense was what the Rams did to them. Now, most teams don't have the personnel to do it against the Seahawks like the Rams did, but it was to play too high and then basically stuff the run and let you have everything like 8 yards.
Let the Seahawks run the ball and don't bite on any play action. Just let them run the ball. Their running game's not that effective. It's been one of the.
It can be.
Sure, but like let them do it. They want to beat you with deep shots. Just don't give them any deep shots. Make Darnold consistently work the ball down the field.
Make him throw like those short passes. Suck for him because that's where he throws his picks.
Yeah.
There was like 11-yard passes over the middle. They get bounced off the O-lineman's helmet, tipped at the line. Like it happens to him all the time.
I got to tell you, I've tried to bet Seahawks Super Bowl futures now for the past couple weeks, and I cannot end up clicking the button because I just remind myself, I'm like, Darnold's he's going to inevitably have this game in the playoffs like he did against the Rams. The team is so good. The Seahawks are so good. They're really, really, really good football team, but I just can't trust them.
They won't win, Rob, because I'm affiliated with them and all the fucking teams I like lose.
I didn't want to say that was the real reason.
But it's true, though. It's part of the fucking handicap. I'm a fucking lemon.
Additionally, going back to watch the Titans game, Darnold threw it to the Titans defense twice last week and they dropped
I know.
it. Like it wasn't even near a receiver. It was just to the Titans.
Yeah, I know.
The problem with the Seahawks, they have an issue. Kenneth Walker's a good back. They just don't use him properly.
Kenneth Walker's one of the best backs in the league. Like
exactly.
The most complete backs in the league.
But they got this love with Charbonnet. It's like fucking run Walker. But the thing is, I don't know what. Maybe Mike McDonald's a genius, Rob, because I have a feeling they're saving this guy, and in the playoffs, they are going to fucking use him like just bam, 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 bam. Charbonnet will pick up some chip blocks. I think Walker is going to get double or triple the workload. That's my take.
We are saving K-Dub 3 for the playoffs.
I don't even know what the fuck's happening right now, but Barner's been a nice little tight end too. No, Rob, like I'm in shock. Like I knew the Seahawks were going to be a lot better, but I didn't even see this coming. And the thing is, they had a Sundell, their center was hurt.
Yeah.
The first round draft pick, Gray Zabel got fucking banged up.
Yep.
They got no linebackers, and they're still Jackson Smith and Jigba's a fucking like the guy's amazing. Like everything they're doing, like they are good. They are good. And you know what? I think I'd like to see them use Shaheed a little bit more. He's returning punts, but they got to put him in the slot and do a few more things with him. That's my advice.
They don't run a lot of 3 wide receiver sets is the thing, so it's been hard to mix him in with Cup.
It's true, but they got to do a couple more formation because Shaheed in the open field is an absolute fucking burner.
But they have like Elijah Arroyo, guys who can win one-on-one, right? Big guy, just big target on the outside. I like Shaheed. He's great. He gives him good insurance for if Cooper Kupp ends up getting hurt.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I would, I mean, it's just me, but I would be playing Shaheed over Cooper Kupp at this point. He was kind of dust.
Yeah, he was dust last year. His separation numbers are much better this year. Nowhere near where he was at his peak. But I've always liked Shaheed. And he fits the offense where he gives you like another dynamic downfield.
The routes that Shaheed runs, the bubble screens and the deep shots seem to align more with what the Seahawks actually want to do than the routes that Cooper Kupp runs.
That's the point.
But they already run that with JSN a lot, right? So
they do, but
you can't do more and do a couple just different formations with the guys.
But between Barner and Arroyo, they have those intermediate routes covered. It's just like when they throw Kupp into the mix, he's just kind of clogging those lanes.
Yeah, I guess. I think like when you think of route trees, right, you want a little bit of diversity. And what Kupp gives you in terms of a route tree is very, very different from what JSN gives you. I think it's kind of why it's worked so well for them this year. But the Seahawks are doing a lot of things right. Like I have... That team is a great football team.
Think about this. If everybody's getting on the Rams nuts and Darnold throws 4 picks all inside the fucking their side of the field and they cover a spread and almost win. That's all you need to know. You can get on the Rams all you want. If Seattle plays a game where Darnold doesn't fuck up, they beat the Rams. And now, right now, the Rams are the best team in the NFL, right?
And the Rams are...
They're beatable.
Dismantling everyone else that the Bucs, the Niners. I mean, it's not the best teams, the Jags, the Rams, whatever. Like they're killing everyone else that they play. Seahawks game, the only game. That's why I think the Seahawks are kind of live.
I just wanted to circle back to why an old wooden ship would make the Seattle offense a little bit better.
Wooden ship. Okay.
It's for Jared. He watched Anchorman for the first time. Diversity.
No. Diversity. An old wooden ship.
Okay.
Mm.
Wow, man. Sorry, like drugs or sober or whatever. That one just.
It's all right.
Sorry, Pat. I was trying to. I'm like, what? I was going to go Kurt Warner.
Due to the size of Cam's head, too,
was he named a ship? Like who's the ship?
It's really hard to have it go over Cam's head with how enormous his head is. Usually hit him right in the forehead.
That's a good point. Right over the pumpkin.
Teaser.
Globe. Yeah, teaser time. Hey,
now 8-4 on the year after hitting 4 teasers in a row. Let's see if we can keep that going. I will go Arizona +9 as my leg.
Like that.
I will go Jets +8.5.
Okay.
Sorry, Rob, beat ya.
No, it's okay. You're entitled to that.
Thank you.
Oh boy.
How about you get your commies up to 11.5 fucking traders?
No. They could easily get destroyed. I like the commies, but they could easily get massacred in that game. I'll take the Patriots to win.
Patriots down.
Yeah.
Patriots down to 1.5.
Yep.
So Arizona +9, Jets +8.5, New England -1.5 to see if we can hit 5 in a row on the 6-point tease, which gets us to everyone's favorite part of this show. Cam, get some energy. Start feeling it because it's time for the fastest 60 seconds in sports betting. Go.
I do it every week. Run, Ram. Cheap. 2.5 chirps with the Cardinals. What are you? I'm a Titan. +6.5 chest bumps. Heavenly Father, I do this every week as well. Can I steal the communion plate? Rob, can you lend me $5,000 in an envelope and put it under the change in the communion plate? Give me the fucking Saints. Let's go. Cleveland Brown. Down, boy. We have a safe landing at LaGuardia. Jets, 2.5 safe flights. What are we doing with this one? Yeehaw! Sorry, Pat. Texans. Colts and Texans, same sound effect. I'll take the 4.5. Sorry, Vikings. You're going to get fucking pecked to death. Stole my ass. Seahawks, 17 pecks. Hey, Buffalo Bill. Time to kill. Time to thrill. Minus 3.5 in Steel Town. Suck it, Steelers. Yar. Can you come through for me this week as a middle pick? Give me the Raiders. The Raiders to beat Jeff's Chargers. I've been electrocuted. And 5.5 commies. Fuck you, traitors. You're going to jail. Whoa. Give me the Patriots, too. I love the USA. It's Thanksgiving. I'm a Patriot. Done.
I could feel the electrocution on the Chargers pick. The whole background started shaking.
Oh, my lithium battery.
I also enjoyed the suck it Steelers as well.
Yeah, thank you.
In there.
Fucking jerks. They pushed for me last week. They could have won the damn game. Actually cost me in the contest too, Rob. Only got 2.5.
Jared did some research after you brought up Steelers Wheel last week. They last released an album in 2023.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was Steel Panther.
Now, Steelers Wheel Christmas album.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's what he told me. I mean, you could be lying
I thought
to
they
me.
just wrote a song for the movie. That's it.
I thought they were like a band in the 70s.
I didn't even know they. I literally thought they were like wrote a couple songs for soundtracks. Like I didn't even know they had a real fucking full length album.
Steelers need to find a quarterback named Dan so that they could call him Steely Dan.
Yeah, Steely Dan. We're reeling in the picks, throwing a DK Metcalf. Should have gave it Ty Warren. He'll bust a big run. Here comes Watt with the sack. Are we feeling good? The Steelers don't cover numbers. They're gonna get killed by Buffalo Bill. Down, boy.
That was Ron Ram that you did there.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I just did Ron Ram.
Steelers Wheel had a studio album called Steelers Wheel that came out in 1972, which featured Stuck in the Middle with You.
Yeah, there we go. Pat Fryer Moo. Sorry.
Rob, did you know?
I love, dude, I'm going to tell you, Rob, Steely Dan's got some nice hooks.
My wife,
Would you not agree?
My wife, Rob, accused me of taking the Christ out of Christmas the other day because I misspelled Christmas.
You
forgot there was
Christmas.
a T.
You didn't put an H in it?
I forgot there was a T.
Yeah, I do that too, actually, Pat. I always fuck up the T. It's fucking the same shit.
Yeah, it's tough. Don't even really know what to say to that.
Yeah.
Need festive fast ideas? ChatGPT is asking me if I want a Pat Mayo style Christmas rant. Sure, let's see what this is. I'll give you a Pat Mayo style Christmas rant. It's full of chaotic energy, unnecessary heat, and completely justified outrage. Listen, I love Christmas. I do. The tree, the lights, the food, the vibes. But every single year, without fail, the entire holiday season turns into a month-long obstacle course designed specifically to ruin my life. First off, Christmas music. I swear, the second the calendar hits November 1st, every store decides, yep, time to blast the same 6 songs until everyone wants to punt a reindeer. We've got Mariah, Bublé, that one creepy song about the kid buying shoes for his dying mom. Who asked for this? Not me. I did not sign up for the emotional manipulation that comes with going to Home Depot. It's pretty good. This does actually.
You know what,
amazing.
Pat? First of all, your delivery was an A++
I agree.
on the fly, having not read that before. But it's AI is actually scary now. How like that is a great rant. Like anyone who's doing content nowadays could just be
just steal that and go, wow, man, I'm a genius. Yeah, no, that was perfect.
Give me a 1-minute rant on Caleb Williams being sucking ass.
I'm in an Uber the other day and can we make a fucking rule to start Christmas music at least in December? This had like November 1st. I'm like, what? Shut the fuck up. At 60, like that's the whole bullshit of this thing. Like enough is enough here. Like get bent. Mm-hmm. Bring back I'm with Festivus, man. Let's give her like.
Yeah, but you're having problems getting up the stairs. How are you going to do the pole?
Yeah, pole's tough. You could go down the pole though.
I could go down that didn't sound very friendly, but let's stay away from poles. How about we put it that way?
Yeah, okay? no poles.
You need to open up your own Christmas shop, Cam, but only play like Slayer and Anthrax and stuff like that.
Santa's dead. El Diablo reigns.
Rob,
Little children, it's Krakus, not Santa. Well, who's the guy got Krampus?
Krampus.
Yeah, Krampus. Krampus is the real Christmas angel. Yeah, that guy fucking, he's the opposite of Santa Claus. He kills children and steals all their stockings.
Rob, you had the most relatable moment I've ever had with you the other day when you posted that picture of you at Home Depot. Because you do the same thing that I do, just kind of like look around like, I don't know what any of this stuff is.
My wife is very handy. My father-in-law like builds everything, and she's basically his son, even though she's a female, because she just grew up like working with him, and I don't know fuck all of any of this stuff. So I just go to Home Depot with her, and I'm just wandering around, and people are looking at me, and I pretend like I know what I'm doing because I feel like an asshole in that store, but I do that all the time. It's a regular thing for me. I just like to see what's there, even though I'm never going to use this stuff in my entire life. Oh, a reciprocating saw. What does a reciprocating saw do? I don't fucking know.
It cuts up dead bodies, but I'm going to tell you another thing. Talk to serial killers. That's their fucking go-to tool. But I'm going to tell you this, Pat, I would rather be in jail than go to Home Depot. When I walk into that fucking store, all I smell, that smell of like sawdust.
I love that.
And that aroma that it has in there, it actually makes me sick.
Oh,
like I think about all the failures I've done trying to create product, all the tables I can't fix, all the shit I fuck up, the birdhouses I can't build. I'm with you, Rob. I only go in there, like when my door fell off the hinge, I got to get the fucking glue and put the sandpaper. Like I'm just so useless. And the thing is, it's like you, Rob, my brother is on fucking TV. Like the guy can build timber frame homes with his fucking hands, and I can't even build an IKEA table. Fuck.
I get it.
You
get a lot of trauma. Sounds like this is very traumatic for you when you walk in. I know. Listen, my dad is very handy. My dad used to be a roofer at one point in life. He built everything. Like we moved to a new house.
My dad too.
Him and his buddies are just drinking beers and putting up a fireplace. And I'm like, okay. I know how to change a tire. That's about the most I can do. If I had a flat tire on the side of the road, I could probably change it.
I've done it.
From that, I mean, I can't even hang my own TV. I called like a TaskRabbit guy to come in here.
That's this fucking wall in the back. I was going to do it myself. It was a fucking disaster. I'm like, just get.
I've got the stud finder. I'm like, what the fuck? It's supposed to be like the same space apart everywhere. It's not. Like, what's going on here?
We're gonna have to change the show to the Beta Boys podcast.
Yeah, that fucking Beta Boys podcast. I love it. The stud finder.
If you don't like Home Depot, Cam, do I have a rant for you?
Oh fuck, I hate that place.
Home Depot, pal, you strap in, because walking into a Home Depot is like entering a DIY themed escape room where there's only one way out: to surrender your dignity and buy the wrong screws like 3 times. First off, why is every single aisle designed like a psychological experiment? You go in for one thing, a light bulb. Suddenly you're in aisle B47 staring at 9,000 versions, a soft white that they apparently mean different things. Warm glow, daylight, moonbeam, relaxing but alert cave ambiance. I just want to see my fucking kitchen counter, not create the fucking lunar landing here.
Yeah, I love that rant again. Another winner by AI. This guy's on fire.
I went into Home Depot like 3 weeks ago to look for some smart light switches.
Fuck Home Depot.
There was so many light switches there that after 5 minutes, I turned around, I left, and I told my wife I didn't even go to the store.
I go to the fucking thing because my faucet's loose. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Can I just get a tap?
Yeah.
Like everything has to be so fucking You know what they do? They make fucking idiot like us who suck make us feel even stupider. That's why I don't go. It's a fucking lesson in like, oh my God, I'm a moron.
These employees, they don't know anything about
They don't even fucking help.
Yeah, you call them over for help. They just read the boxes. I'm like, I could read the box myself too.
I got so lucky, Rob, when I was in there. Literally, it was like kind of like just throwing dart, like the drunken dart pick of the night. I got the right glue. Like, you know what I mean? To fucking do the door thing. So you get the hinges in.
If you sniffed it, just tell
me.
You don't have to pretend it was for the
I'll eat it.
Do you give it a quick sniff?
Yeah, that's the door glue. Yeah,
Billy Madison scooping glue.
Yeah, that's right. I used to eat paper mache a couple times as a kid and Play-Doh. That's why I'm so fucked up.
Maybe Play-Doh. So. That will do it on the Best Bet Show for week number 13. I want you to smash the like. I want you to sub to the channel. Check out all Rob stuff over at Forward Progress. Check out Cam over at Sports Grid. And I will see you next time.
Pat Mayo Experience! Experience!